Samsung Galaxy presents Dream Chef. The Samsung Galaxy Dream Chef final is so close. After today's show, only 6 participants will continue the competition to win the National Dream Chef title and a money prize of 1,500 euros. In the previous episode, all dreamers struggled to cook vegan street food for 50 guests.
You all failed.
Monta, Mantvidas, and Anna were the winners of the vegan challenge and have won special privileges for today. Those privileges will be a big advantage as today's dreamers compete to stay in the game. Only the best of the best will survive to the next episode.
I'm ready to prove that I'm actually better. And
I will do anything in my power to make me stay.
Hello dreamers! Are you ready for the next cooking battle?
yes, sir.
I sincerely hope you are, because today's challenge is not from the easy ones. It requires extreme precision, following the recipes, and using the best work practice. Today, there are 9 of you in the kitchen. 3 of you, in the end of this episode, will leave Samsung Galaxy Dream Chef kitchen. Stakes are really high today.
This will be an individual challenge. 3 of you will start. Monta, Mantvidas, and Anna. You won the previous challenge. The rest of you leave the kitchen for now.
I was so ready to cook, and then I heard like, I'm not gonna cook now, so the pressure was like up and down, up and down.
Today we celebrate no limits. We want joy, butter, a lot of butter, and sugar. Today you're gonna cook a French jewelry, an eclair.
I don't have experience with pastry. It's a problem. When I cook for myself, I don't use sugar or wheat.
Can you imagine? The first eclair was baked 170 years ago. So pay attention to the details and respect the ingredients.
Your future in a Dream Chef show depends on your eclairs.
I already was waiting for like the dessert challenge, and I was really wishing that it wouldn't.
As winners of the previous episode, these 3 participants will have several privileges. Our special guest, confectioner Anna Panna, who produces handmade eclairs. They are believed to be the best in Riga. Anna will share her knowledge with only the first trio of dreamers.
The first rule is to combine taste, flavor, and texture in one, because we not only eat with our mouth, but we also use our eyes and ears and also nose. You have to think about the consistency of the filling of the glaze. It cannot be too runny, otherwise it can ruin the whole experience. Think about the flavors. You don't always have to figure out something very new. Maybe you can stick also to the classics like chocolate and orange. They work very well.
How easy is to go wrong with a dough?
Very.
Okay, thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help.
Good luck.
And good luck to the dreamers.
So today's challenge, you have to make dough and you have to bake 2 perfect eclairs with 2 fillings and glaze.
Dreamers, you have 1 hour, 30 minutes.
And take your phone, please. Set up the timer. 3, 2, 1. Eclair challenge, begin.
Each of them may change one of the fillings for the other participants who are baking in the following round.
Strawberries, strawberries, blueberries, strawberries.
For example, if Monta vetoes raspberry, only she, Mantvidas, and Anna can use raspberries, while the rest of the participants must exclude this ingredient.
Vetoing, I think it's pretty cool. We kind of came up with like a little strategy as well, that we would like veto the things that is, you know, easy to apply in desserts.
4 eggs.
5 eggs.
No, but we can't do that much.
We can do.
Yeah.
They said that we can't do
Recipe
2
is
pans.
recipe, I don't
Yeah.
care.
I started to make the dough because I thought while the eclairs are in the oven, I could, you know, make the fillings and other things.
Anna herself doesn't consume wheat or sugar, the already difficult eclair challenge becomes even more difficult. She is not used to baking with wheat or sugar.
What's wrong? There's like flour. Is it gonna like turn out well?
Changing her eating habits, Anna improved health and lost the burden of being overweight.
20 at least, or like, that's a lot. But yeah, I'm really feeling better than ever.
I think the biggest privilege for me was that we had a whole table, like many spoons, many spatulas, one mixer. It was easier for us to work alone, so that's like a dream.
The eclair challenge may be fatal for Monta's ambition, as desserts are not her strength.
How's it going?
Not great. I'm not a baker.
Does the dough look okay, or?
Yeah, it tastes fine.
Yeah? But there's like a little bit of like flour, I feel like. I know what goes in the dough, but I didn't know like the amounts.
Is this going badly?
No, but be careful not to add too much egg.
Yeah. We had this lovely woman who like was very useful for this time.
Is the consistency right?
It's almost perfect.
Okay.
Oh.
We saw Monta cooking her eclairs in the oven. We feel that the dough was too runny. So what might have gone wrong there?
Maybe it's too much liquid or too much egg.
Monta is in big trouble, but she still has some hope. The dough has to rise in the oven. If it doesn't rise, it can't be filled.
I would never like not serve like nothing at all and just like give up.
Monta's dough has not risen. It seems as if the exit is near.
The risky part is that you have to cook for 5 minutes at 250 temperature, and then you have to turn the heat down a little bit and always watch these things. If they're gonna be too brown, that's bad, too light, that's bad, so yeah. Oh no! Oh, okay, I can check this. Oh no!
Anna forgets to set the timer for baking. If she opens the oven too soon, she might damage her eclairs.
Oh no!
What's wrong?
I didn't put on the timer for them, but I don't know if they're ready.
There's only one way to find out.
Monta is trying to solve the situation creatively.
Sometimes people, even in restaurants, if like the dough doesn't work, they cut it in half and fill it anyways. Well, I didn't cut it in half, I put like 2 together.
Monta will serve one eclair filled with mascarpone cream and cranberries. The healthy version will be filled with chocolate mousse from avocado and cacao powder.
Dreamers, you are running out of time. You need to be pushing more. You have 20 minutes left.
How many?
20.
Oh no, what am I gonna do? Just
Anna goes her own way and experiments. Avocado, banana, and chocolate fillings are her safe choices, but a sesame seed filling she is making for the first time.
I really like unusual things. If they're gonna turn out well, then I'm like, wow, you invented something new. But yeah, you know, every inventor has his or her ups and downs, so you're gonna see. Pretty weird.
There are so many ways to go wrong.
Oh yeah.
Mantvidas hopes to surprise the jury with a cream patisserie filling with 2 flavors, raspberry and orange with clementine.
You're going for the classical ones?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, if you want to clean it up properly, use a plastic spatula. Don't waste any food.
These youngsters, they are learning very fast, and I like that. Like they're picking up stuff like faster than I did ever in my life.
Anna, you're starting to run out of your time. You have to push it now.
Why? Really?
I'm stressed for them.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off. Time is up. Please leave the kitchen.
The rest of the participants are learning the challenge with the limitations they have to deal with and the traps that Monta's team has set.
In previous episode, you were among 2 losing teams. So there is gonna be a penalty, 3 complications for you. First, you cannot use those 3 ingredients that are among the most popular eclair fillings. Second, you will not have any help from the specialist. And third, there will be no using electrical mixers. All you have are wooden spoons and your hands.
I was really scared because I thought that I won't have enough power to actually make the dough myself and mix all the eggs inside.
Okay, eclair challenge begin. Kitchen is yours.
Despite their exclusive masterclass in eclairs, the first trio of dreamers are having difficulties. The Swedish challenge turns out to be the most cruel in the jury's judgment.
Pastry is the main element of the dish. You can't screw up that.
We want them to feel this pressure behind them, so they always know that if I don't surprise them today, I go home.
The first trio of participants have already finished baking. Others are still in the kitchen. They have to deal with the obstacles that Monta's team has set. That means participants are not allowed to use strawberries, raspberries, and pistachios. And don't forget, no electric mixer. The verdict is hard, but so is each day in a real kitchen. Today's challenge is Betia's big day. Pastry is her power and passion. But with eclairs, you can never be sure.
I love making pastries, but still you can't screw up.
Almost all participants are making their eclair debut. And for all, it is a complicated task to do.
I don't like pastry. It's precision, and all the recipes have been already made. You can't, be very original.
How many flours does it need? 125? I like desserts, but not such kind of desserts, where it's such rules, it's such big history, it's such big classic.
It's 150, I put 250 in.
I just have all of it.
The dough says 150 grams of flour, but I accidentally put 250 grams of flour.
Judas hopes to do it with mascarpone cream, juicy mango, and lime.
It was really a challenge for me. The only thing what I know, the process and what I need.
It's not easy without a stand mixer, you know. You can't overwork the dough. When you're mixing it by hand, you see once it's incorporated, you can add the next eggs. I think I'm playing safe with one eclair, and with the other one, I'm gonna kind of experiment with the flavors. It's not easy when the judges are expecting a lot from you, especially if it's a thing that you're confident in. That puts a lot of pressure on me that I have to do it right and better than someone who usually doesn't make sweet desserts.
You're still making it. You finished in time?
I'll try, chef.
I was very messy at first because I didn't know what was I doing actually. Yeah, I was angry. I was like, it's not gonna work.
You have to move faster. You will not be able to finish. You have to do it faster.
And I started mixing it, and then at one point it got the right consistency.
In the pastry world, 100 grams is a big deal. Regor knows this and makes a smart decision to make a second attempt on the dough.
Yeah, I have time, I hope. Be quick then.
Keep pushing yourself, maybe.
Today, her goal is to prove to the judges that she is a good cook, despite her weaknesses in the last challenges.
Looks good.
I've never used it before. How do I just cut it through? Like this? I just ripped it apart.
The thing is, Betty is kind of like taking over all the kitchen. She's showing the guys how to prepare it right, how to put it in the bags.
Real honest competitor.
I was asking for Betty all the time, like, how should I use this bag? I had no idea. I have never used this before.
Speed up your process. You will not be able to finish in time otherwise.
I'm a bit scared about Daniel. He's kind of like, the first 5 minutes he was spinning around and he didn't know really what to do.
He was lost.
He was a bit lost, yeah.
He was really lost in the kitchen.
But now he needs to step up a little bit, like.
I made a disaster. Shit.
So Daniel, how is it going?
Not good.
Good?
Yeah.
Are you struggling with the time?
Yeah, I don't know how to.
You remember you have to make 2 fillings and 2 glazes as well?
Yeah, all those bags you have to fill. It's very dirty, very flowers everywhere, sauces, spoons, a lot of dishes that you have to wash afterwards.
Claire's going in. Cook.
Thank you. I need it.
How do you think? You're doing good?
I'm trying to melt the white chocolate with mascarpone and lime.
Oh, that sounds good.
And nectarine.
For one filling, Helen combines lime, nectarine, mascarpone, and white chocolate. The other filling consists of vanilla cream and chocolate.
It might be too runny at the moment. Just add sugar.
He loses his attention and precision while making the mango filling. He adds too much water. To correct this mistake, he adds more sugar. Trying to make the filling not too sweet, he adds more mango. Will he manage to fix the filling good enough not to spoil the dough?
Yeah, Julia, what is the shape of classical eclair? Long and tall?
Oh my God.
What are you making us? Pancakes?
I made it not the right shapes. When judges came and said, we ask it, classique eclair. And I'm, uh-oh.
If you really push yourself, maybe you can make a second thought, but I really, really doubt.
And then began panic.
Don't make anyone. Ah.
Did you just turn on the heat or did you turn on the time?
Timer. I just, I thought I can put 2 minutes, 5 minutes, but I can't, so I just remember.
And you know that pastry is about precision, so timing, quantities, it needs to be spot on.
Yeah. 2 minutes. I took it out of the oven a little bit too early because I didn't put the timer on. I was doing math, like I didn't do the math right, but it was like a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. So it was a little bit moist in the middle.
Oh, hello. Big one.
Yeah, they're big, but maybe too much.
Hopefully, they will like his choice of fillings. Mascarpone with whipped cream and blueberry jam, as well as mascarpone with peach and mandarin icing.
Cacao? Oh, fuck. Do you know where's cacao?
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 No.
Cacao? Anyone? Cacao? Fuck. Oh, cacao.
What is going on with this cook's mind?
Did you taste your eclair?
Yeah, I tasted it.
And you're happy with the results?
I'm really happy. It's nice and crispy, and it has space for filling, so I don't have to like cut it open. And yeah.
Okay.
Bettia managed to make 2 wondrous fillings. A lemon thyme curd filling and caramelized nectarine.
I messed up the cream.
Who? What?
I messed up the cream.
You?
Yeah. I accidentally put the wrong milk to the eggs for the curd I want to make, so I had to make the egg yolks and everything from the start again. And
I wanted to make Italian meringue for the lemon, but I can't whip it with my hand. Like, I don't have that much power.
Dreamers, last 30 minutes.
And it's left only about 25-30 minutes. I understood that I won't make it inside, so I turn up the heat and burn them.
Oh, really nice.
They may look nice, but they have to taste nice also.
Mine looks terrible. Probably the taste will be too terrible.
That was not that quite simple as this looked like. Topping was a little bit too creamy, not that hard as it need to be.
I will punch you with your eclairs. Go away from me.
Gregor probably is the one who is being too confident. Being too confident is not always a good thing.
I lost a bit of my confidence at the last 10 minutes because I didn't know if I'll manage to finish them because I had like a few minutes left and I hadn't filled the last eclair.
If she is late, she is out.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands off, time is up.
Not so bad.
Oh. Okay, now it's time for the 9 servings. Let's try them.
First, Daniels represent us. So, banana and mascarpone.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I like.
It's not as sweet as I thought it's gonna be, as you use that much sugar in there. The dough turned into a sponge, but I like the fillings, yeah, they're nice.
And then when I saw the judge liked my eclairs, I was surprised.
Gregor,
I like your presentation, nice plate, nice toppings, different colors.
For me, the fillings are too similar, and both glazes are made of sugar. Could have been more bold if you had tried to make the second glaze a bit different.
It's nice and crispy on top. It's not soggy at all. Feels like I'm eating a eclair.
Thank you.
The dough is nice.
what about flowers? They eatable?
Yeah.
You really sure about that?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I have eaten both of them.
Yeah? If you eat?
Yes. I'm still alive. Maybe a little bit diarrhea or something, but I'll manage.
I like it.
I'm 95% happy.
Helen, please come us.
I like the fact that you thought about the presentation. You took time for the garnish. The taste is good. It's really light and easy.
You can see the juices are coming out a lot from the eclair. It's really wet, but it's nice flavoring.
Thank you. Gregor is definitely better and more skilled, maybe. I don't know. Like, to compare me and Anna, I wouldn't know.
Mantvides?
Crème pâtissière infused with raspberries and crème pâtissière infused with clementine and clementine zest.
Wow. Really like it.
I have this little bit mixed feeling inside me. There might be too many ingredients, like too many different flavors, what I'm gonna be tasting now. It might be pure pistachio, would be perfect, or pure clementines. It might have been really, really perfect. Now I will have a mixed palate inside, in my mouth, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. But I think overall it works. Well done.
Thanks.
Anna, you next, please. Baby eclairs.
One with black sesame seed filling, with poppy seeds, white chocolate glaze, and the other one with banana, chocolate mousse, hazelnuts, and orange, a little sip of raspberry glaze. You have to be honest. Yeah. If it's bad, if my dish is bad, then let's just say it. I'm gonna analyze and do my thing.
You don't actually expect this kind of taste in eclairs, but it kind of works.
It looks to me a little bit too dry, but yeah, it is.
Petya, you're up next.
So one of the eclairs is filled with lemon thyme curd, which I lighten with some whipped cream. On top there is a simple lemon sugar glaze. And the other eclair has caramelized nectarine mascarpone filling, and on top it's the same caramelized nectarine sugar glaze.
Lovely. It's a nice crunch to it. I like that. It looks like a proper eclair. I would say this is really good. Not too sweet, still fresh. Have the crunch. Filling not too much. Really nice.
Thank you, chef.
I have to say I was really impressed that you used your time up like maximum amount. During the last seconds, you were still garnishing your eclairs, making sure that we will be amazed. You did one mistake here. You filled them from the bottom. This is what happens. Julia, please present your dish.
I'll try to make eclair. The first with flowers is fill it with mascarpone with caramel, and second is fill it with bananas, caramel, and on top is salted caramel.
You're a little bit scared.
Yes.
Yeah? But if you're scared, why I scared? Try this one.
No, it's delicious.
It's a little bit like
Crispy.
baguette. Sweet baguette. It's not clear.
Filling is falling out. It's burnt. There is too much salt on top. Do you think that you have a chance to get into the finals?
I don't know. Probably kitchen is not my place, probably.
Judas, please present your eclairs.
So the first eclair is mascarpone with lime juice, and the second one is with mango and mascarpone and heavy cream filling.
Eclairs in the nature, they are this delicate French pastry that you can pick up, put it in your mouth, eat it. Is it possible with your eclairs?
Not.
It looks like a soup, like a eclair soup, and it's not really edible because it's over sweet.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. It was not that simple.
Monta, please bring up your eclair.
The filling is avocado cacao mousse and chocolate glaze with nuts. And the other one is mascarpone cream with cranberries, it's orange glaze. And in the bowl, it's banana ice cream.
What happened with your eclairs?
Well, the dough didn't work out, so I improvised.
Okay. You are competing for the finals today.
Yeah. I didn't want to hear what they had to say, because I thought that they would be pretty harsh.
The only chance for you is if your fillings are really perfect, if they are really fantastic. Are you happy with your fillings?
I'm not really happy with the dish overall, so.
Okay. If you're not happy, why you are presenting it? If you're not happy with your food, you don't serve it.
Yeah.
So why I'm eating it?
Good question.
Let me tell you why. Because your feeling is fantastic. If you take on some kind of task, see that you go to the end and see that you're always giving 100%, then at least if you fail, you can say I did as much as possible. Or if you succeed, you will just feel great.
It was fascinating. One of the same dish, 18 different tastes and looks.
Petja, we know that you are good in making desserts, but a good dream chef has to be perfect in every angle. But you're safe for now.
Thank you.
Dainis, in the beginning there was panic and disorder, but you managed to pull yourselves together and baked us 2 eclairs. Monta, you have a really good taste palate, but you keep on making mistakes. We are sorry, but Dainis, you have to leave the show. Monta, you are safe for now, but you have to prove yourself more in the finals.
Regor, your eclair was too big and nothing special about filling. Anna, you took a risk. Your idea was good. But not all ingredients work together. Helen, we see you grow during this show, so you are safe.
Thank you, chef.
Anna, Regor, we are sorry. Anna, you must leave this show.
Mantvides, we asked you to make the perfect French eclair, and you made perfect French eclair filling. We appreciate that, and you are safe for now. Julia, Ludas, you made both big mistakes. Julia, you are brave. Learn from your mistakes. Don't lose your enthusiasm. Julia, you have to leave. Ludas, you are safe. Okay, life isn't sweet as an eclair. So we have to say goodbye to 3 of you today.
I want all you to know that each one of you have your own strong points and talents. Keep on evolving those, cherish, keep on cooking, and love to cook.
No crying for me today because I don't feel really like crying for that because this is a Dream Chef kitchen. You can't like cry in your dreams.
But still, one day, all the judges that came to my restaurant and will taste my eclairs, and I'm gonna do them round.
Well, I didn't give up, did I?
In the next episode, Samsung Galaxy Dream Chef's National Finals.
So much pressure.
I think I might win.
They need to be even faster with that.
Too slow.
Everyone here is super talented.
Who will become the Samsung Galaxy Dream Chef of Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia? Want to know? Watch the next episode.